discipline and boundaries.
If gentle parenting creates gentle children, sign me up. I definitely want to create more gentle adults, especially men. Hold on, everybody, especially men.
You are a
My
gentle.
God,
You are a very.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. That's what we need in the world is more gentle men who can.
You're very gentle, and it comes at an angle that doesn't always work for people.
Let's just stop and go back. Because I'm wrapping the show and you're interrupting me.
First of all,
this is what we spent a whole meeting on this.
First of all, Toure. First of all, Toure.
Why don't you let me wrap the show? I'm ending the show.
First of all,
what is the point of interrupting me?
First of all,
we're getting out of here. Like, what is the point? What is the point? It says go to host up
when you're talking to me. Lower your fucking voice when you're talking to me, because you're acting very, very gentle, very soft, and very feminine. And this is the problem. Toure, you talk to your wife like that. You don't talk to me like that. I am not your wife. You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your wife, gentle. I'm not your wife, softy. Don't talk to me like that. You talk to your wife like that, not me. Toure, talk to your wife like that. Do not talk to me like that. That is not how you That is not how you professionally approach me. Fucking talk to me like that. Check.
Frank and Ariva, I apologize.
Check yourself. You don't talk to me like that.
Hold on,
Doc. Wife like that.
Doc, hold on.
Shut the fuck up talking to me like that. That's what you do. That's what you do. You better tap into your gentleness and real quick. She's getting ready.
Ariva, Frank, you guys ready?
Yep.
You ready to wrap this up?
Yes, as I was doing.
And then we'll speak off camera. Here we go.
We always ask, when should a parent be held responsible for their children's behavior, whether it's at school, tantrum in Walmart?
You and everybody talking about is abuse. You're right. It does not work. It shocks your nervous system. It shuts the child down. They can't be receptive to information. What I'm talking about is discipline. Those are two different things. Popping someone on the hand or telling somebody on the bottom on the leg, that is not abuse. That is called discipline. There's studies that also show, do your research, that gentle parenting is not working. Kids are becoming abusive towards their parents. They're starting to take control over the household, and they're starting to parent themselves. We need to do a show where we do that.
The things you're talking about, the goal is to inflict pain. The relationship between parent and child should not and does not need to include physical pain. We can talk to them and explain to them what we need to explain to them. But if you need pain to get your message across, you are not doing effective parenting. As a parent, I know sometimes you tell the child to do something and they don't do it. And that happens. And that is fine. You gotta talk about it, but like that happens. You can't just teach them every time you don't do what you're told you. It's not a game. It's not parenting. It's not.
I want to now talk about what Cheyenne Bryant can do to potentially repair this situation. We have all lied. We have all made mistakes. However, the best way to repair the mistakes that we've made and or the lies that we have told is to be 100% honest. This is how Cheyenne Bryant is going to repair the situation. If she cannot come out and make a public video, an apology video, being 100% honest, telling us why she did what she did. Well, first telling us what she did, why she did it, how she did it. I mean, again, she is going to have to be as transparent as possible with the public. We just saw what happened with Chili from TLC. Chili from TLC was accused of being a Trump supporter. She came out saying that she's not MAGA, which is essentially a play on words because she didn't want to say that I'm not MAGA, but I am a Trump supporter. Bottom line, she got caught up because people saw the post that she was liking on social media. And she could have come out and just said, I am a Trump supporter, but again, she wanted to kind of play the game. Well, I'm not MAGA and this and that. Apparently there's a difference between MAGA and being a Trump supporter. Either way, she was playing in our faces and she got caught up. In Chili's case, her getting caught up meant that, people are saying that they don't want to see her in this upcoming concert. in Cheyenne Bryant's case, it is her book sales. You know, she was doing all the press so that she could promote her book. And unfortunately, because of her arrogance and her ego, the reviews on her book and her actual book sales are not doing well, as I hear. And both of these ladies, but I'm focused on Cheyenne Bryant in this case, she's losing money, losing money. And more importantly than the money, though, is the loss of respect, her reputation, which is being tarnished, and, losing credibility. There's a lot of other things you can lose outside of just money and revenue. So again, I don't want this to just be about her downfall. I'm making this video partly to say that there's a way that she can recover, but she is going to have to be honest.
Cheyenne, y'all said I was hating and stuff, and I see the light-skinned women in the chat. Why y'all like that? I love y'all. I really do. No, for real. I promise you I love light-skinned women. I hate that you allow people to use your pretty privilege to exploit, and then when shit go wrong, and then there's people like her that just make it bad, because like I said, had this would have been a dark skin, it wouldn't have gotten as far as it gotten. So please don't take this wrong, light-skinned women. You know I love y'all. And I talk about dark-skinned women too. Like, didn't I just drag Tiffany Haddish? She kind of dark-skinned, right? Lizzo, didn't I just drag Lizzo? Y'all be like sometimes like the LGBTQ, like y'all like to laugh and giggle, but then when the mirror's on y'all, oh, I hate y'all. What? Why do I hate y'all? Why would I? Like, seriously, we are really talking about, if you want to pretend as a light-skinned woman that colorism doesn't exist, then I you know what? You're a part of the problem. That's all I'm gonna say. You're a part of the problem. All right.
And that is what happens when you tell a big lie, is that people then start to question your integrity at large. So when we think that you might have been lying about having your doctorate, now we don't know, what else have you lied about, and how did you lie, and did you pay someone, and because like I said, and people having fake degrees is a thing. I mean, again, I've seen a lot in the education space, and I can say that there are folks out there who, maybe I have met some people who have told me that their master's degree, they never finished, but somehow on paper, they're telling people that they did. So that's a thing. And it's something that we don't talk about a lot, but it does exist. And so I'm very aware of who we prioritize talking about in the Black YouTube space. And I'm doing my best to try to, if I do talk about these people, I want to try to bring out some points that maybe you haven't thought about. Also, shout out to Curated Legacy Media, which is my media company, because Curated Legacy Media, I try my best to showcase a variety of different women. So not just light-skinned women that look a certain way, but also dark-skinned women, women of a certain size, women of different shapes, as you all may have seen in my last video. So Curated Legacy Media is definitely about inclusivity and sort of a holistic experience when it comes to who I showcase, like what images you're seeing. These images are actually chosen by me, and a lot of those images are intentional. We've talked about someone like a Gabby Sidibe. I'm aware of the types of women and people that we prioritize talking about, and I'm very much about trying to break that mold up as best as I can by showing a variety of different women, as far as images, as far as talking about different experiences. So please do support the channel, Curated Legacy Media. That's my media company. My name is Naka, and I am here to make the invisible visible about Black women. I highlight the things that Black women typically wouldn't tell you. And you can go into the description box and click around to find out and learn more about me. So I actually told you all that I will be sharing the story of Curated Legacy at the end of my videos, which I actually do intend to do, but just stay tuned as I will be trying to share little bits and pieces just so you can get to know more about Curated Legacy Media. And so please do like, share, subscribe, and hype this video. I am a YouTube coach. I offer coaching and consulting to those who want to get started and grow on YouTube. I am the author of My Own Gaze, Memoir of an Invisible Black Woman. I have an Amazon storefront if you are interested in checking out many of the items that I personally like and personally use. Feel free to go to my Amazon store, and there's books in my store. There is apparel, household items, things like that. So check it out. Also, if you want to support the channel, please do consider becoming a Black and Invisible channel member. That is a great way to support the channel. And also you will get exclusive content. So exclusive videos that you can actually request videos if you would like to do that, or you can just wait to see what I choose to talk about. But special shout out to all of my Black and Invisible channel members. And finally, I am on Instagram, so feel free to give me a follow over on Instagram. It's a very small group of us over there, but I do post different things, some personal things and some things related to my channel, but feel free to check me out. Again, my name is Neka, and I am here to make the invisible visible about Black women. I highlight the things that Black women typically wouldn't tell you. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.